some fun.
Ben, I am.
I'm ready
All right, we're
for
all
fun.
All right, here we go.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
Good evening, Australia. Did we all see the photos and the videos of the eclipse?
Oh, no, I saw a video of this kid in America who was looking at a telescope the wrong way, and the sun reflected off the telescope and came back and burnt his eye.
That's horrific.
Yeah,
That's awful.
So you could see that video and you would react to either how you did there, Belle, or how Ben did, and I reacted how Ben did.
Do you remember, I think it was a while ago now, I think it was Joey Badass.
That's right.
Looked into
the
eclipse.
the rapper Joey Badass.
And he damaged his eye.
Yeah, he went blind
that's
for like a
what
week.
will happen. And
Yeah.
that poor child has just had a concentrated amount of that sunlight
He should
into
have
his
probably
eye.
looked
in
at
the
it.
right spot, yeah.
Well, yes, Ben, to answer your question, yeah, I did see the photos and the videos, and incredible.
I never understood the craze of an eclipse. Like, I don't... Even if I knew one was up there, I probably wouldn't
Well,
look
this was
up.
a full solar
Yeah.
eclipse during the
Ooh.
day, so everything
Yeah.
went dark for a sec.
Yeah, I don't get
It
that.
blocks
Like,
out
I
the
don't-
sun.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I don't get it.
So if you blink,
How
it
do
does
you
that
not
as
get
well.
that?
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a bit the same when they're like, it's a full blood moon tonight a month. Who cares? I'm watching Netflix. I don't care. I don't give a
go out
rat's.
and look at the moon.
No, never.
I look at the moon
Never.
every night.
When people go camping, they go, oh, you can see the stars from here. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. I actively avoid the moon.
I like big cities with lots of pollution. I actually
Yeah.
prefer the darker sky. I think it's
Yeah.
neater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a turtle with a straw in its nose any day.
Ben!
Hey,
Can't tell if you're
13... Me neither. 13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you want to get involved with the 610 quiz next. Who knows? There might even be a question in there about the eclipse.
There is.
Is there? Oh, there you go. All right, 13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz.
Oh, Ben and Belle, did you catch Spotify? It's gone up $3.
A month?
Yeah, going up like another $3. It's like, it's steep.
It's already expensive.
I did, yeah, I got that email. Yeah, and I was like, hey, just letting you know.
And sometimes when they go like, we're going up 20 cents or whatever, you're like, yeah, but if you take away like 20 cents from like most of the people in the world, like that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But $3, I mean, come on.
It's like $36 a year.
A year.
It's not like they're paying the artists,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But,
Allegedly.
Is that legit?
well, if you want to protect them, I mean, they're the ones coming for us. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
it's a dog-eat-dog world here.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah,
and-
radio pays the artists.
Yeah, absolutely. The
APRA.
APRA fees.
There we go.
We pay APRA fees.
But I suppose that, I mean, you can, like, to be fair to Spotify and the streaming services, you can also get it for free. It's just got ads in it. And I think radio is starting to realise that's where we're falling behind on the wayside, sort of, because we are free. It's free to listen.
Yep.
But there is some ads, of course.
Yep.
And I think Nova's realised, look, Spotify has Spotify Premium where people pay and there's no more ads.
Yep.
So that's why we've come up with this new concept here at Nova Premium. So it's this new thing, and on the Nova Play, you can basically subscribe and you pay like a small fee every month, and then there's no ads. It's just all music and just all the presenters you know and love.
Yep.
So where there would usually be ads,
Yep.
it's just the microphones are just live in the studio, and you're just hearing what we're getting up to behind the scenes. So it's very revolutionary, and it's really actually very exciting. It's the first time we've been able to talk about it on Late Drive. It's been in the pipeline for a long time. But we understand radio has been free since the dawn of time, really. Well, since the dawn of radio. And Nova have decided for the next 10 minutes, they're just going to, for a bit of a teaser, they're just going to do free Nova Premium for everyone. So there's like, if you just keep listening for the next little bit, there's going to be no ads, and our mics will just be on the whole time. Yep. So, and if you like the sound of it, by all means, subscribe.
live across Australia. This is Late Drive with Ben, Liam and Belle.
On Nova.
Mike's off.
I was just in Woolies in Warwick.
All right, Liam, what's up
Anyway,
next?
I just got
Liam?
back from getting my hair cut. This is
Oh
what
my
I was
God.
going
Are you
for.
watching
This was
TikToks
my hair
again?
2 months ago.
Liam.
And this is
What?
You never listen.
What?
What are we doing next?
The Ricky Martin thing. Ricky Martin got a boner on stage.
Oh, God.
We'll just do like to do crack a chub, something, 13, 24, 10.
Can we do that?
I think we can do that. Bad time to bar up or something like that. You know what I mean? Something, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
What TikTok was that?
That one? Oh, there was.
Is it the one where the guy gets his hair cut and he starts dancing?
Yeah, you seen that? He's like, it's like, bro. I told bro I'd give him a cut for free if he. Oh man, I love that.
We should do 13, 24, 10. What's your favourite TikTok right now?
I actually
not
like
doing
that. That
No.
actually could be good. That's not bad.
Ben.
That wasn't me. That was me.
Yeah, first one was mine. Sorry about that. We both had a rich lunch.
I hate being in this room with you.
Guys, remember, people can hear you. It's radio premium, no ads.
Hey, Tina, why don't you shut the hell up? All right? You're a producer, okay? You don't talk to us. We're on air and you produce. So you just worry about that and we'll worry about what's going on in here.
Yeah, Tina, shut up.
Yeah, learn your place, Tina.
I hate you guys and I hate working here.
Oh, whatever, Tina. Just quit if you want. I mean, we're all going to lose our jobs soon anyway. Spotify's killing the radio industry.
I'm so depressed.
Well, join the club, sweetheart.
Mic's on.
Live across Australia, this is Late Drive with Ben, Liam and Belle.
On Nova.
Yes, good evening, Australia. How good is it to be here? We love life and we love Nova.
Absolutely. Hey, Ben and Belle, up next, you're never going to guess what's happened to Ricky Martin.
Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah, I'll let you know right after 7. Well, I don't know if you caught this online, but over the weekend in Miami at Madonna's celebration tour, Ricky Martin was on stage and he was living la vida bona. Yeah, fans, eagle-eyed fans noticed.
Oh, you didn't have to be eagle-eyed.
Yes.
Well, it is there for all to see. It's online. You could, don't take our word for it.
You can hang your hat off that.
He bangs. But yeah, he's obviously, I don't know, he's just adrenaline's flowing and
Well, he's on stage, and if you see
Yeah.
the footage, there's guys like dancing up on him, and you know,
Yeah.
it's getting heated, and yeah.
and then it's very clear that there's something going on. Someone actually passes him a hat at
Yep.
some point, and he's sort of holding the hat over his
I thought
crotch.
a couple of times I saw him go for the tuck under the belt move, but I think he was
Yeah,
he was
Ricky-
unsuccessful in pulling it off.
Yeah, he tried it like 3 times.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Does that like? Do
Yeah.
guys do that?
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Ricky's it's got and it happens. It's nothing to be embarrassed. Well, it is kind of embarrassing, I suppose, but especially in front of that many people, in front of the world.
Yeah.
But tonight, what I would like to do
No.
is for a very special first time, possibly last time,
No.
possibly last time, I think it would be a bit of fun to do 13, 24, 10, bad place to bar up. Has nature called at the wrong time?
Sometimes I do find myself a little bit deja vu-y in radio where you feel like we've done that before. Never done this before.
Never.
Never done that.
Never. So you
Well-
can remain anonymous.
Yep.
But 13, 24, 10, if you've barred up in a bad...
Can't believe
Sorry.
we're doing this.
Yeah, it is a bit ridiculous.
Is there better wording we can use? Like,
No, go on. What were you going to say?
where'd you get a stiffy?
That's not any
I
better.
think yours was worse.
You think where did you bar up is better than where'd you get a stiffy?
No, bad place to bar up because it's like alliteration, sort of like forgivable.
Right.
I think
bad place to
maybe no, yeah, I'm not taking part in this.
bar. I would like to hear a third option.
Just like, did you get one at a bad time?
Are we
You know?
accepting Semi-Chubb? Or...
Okay, Liam, don't push, don't.
Well, that's up to
You're
them
gonna
to
cross the
decide.
line.
That's up to them to
Yeah,
decide.
all right. Well, you just, yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
you go first.
I've got great control.
Don't.
13 24 10 is our number. Give us a buzz. Did you bar up at a bad time?
This is ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
13 24 10. That's our number.
Brandon in Brisbane. Where'd you bar up?
I was in a job interview.
Whoa.
Okay. Did you get the job?
Let's say the questions were a bit too hard. I did not.
Yeah, not the
Is
only
this what
thing.
it's going to be like for the next 5 minutes?
How weird if you're like, how'd the interview go? Oh, I didn't get the job. And, yeah, well, that wasn't the worst thing that happened. Jamie in Melbourne, tell us. Where?
Guys, at my cousin's wedding.
Oh, no.
Were you at least in the seated row? Were you being a family member? Were you close?
No, it was awkwardly timed. Literally, they pointed to me during the best man speech and said, you're great as a cousin and, some funny stories, and then got me to stand up.
Oh.
Tried to kind of cover myself, but no.
Is that a thing? Because, like, if you have the male anatomy, is that just like because blood rushes through? Like if you have adrenaline, like, maybe it doesn't like just not funnel there.
Yeah. I mean, there must have been I'm just trying to think of what was said in that speech that got Jamie so excited.
Yeah, or maybe it was just the catering. Because I went to a wedding on the
chicken's
weekend.
really
and,
good.
Gee whiz. The beef that they just, I don't know how they did it, but it was just.
Barred up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad it was a seated wedding. Glad it wasn't a cocktail.
Emily joins us now. Emily.
Emily?
Did you bar up at a bad time?
I personally haven't barred up,
Right,
but
okay.
my son's father did. We were play fighting in the kitchen at his mum's house, and I went to join the mother and the kids in the family room,
Yeah.
but the family room is down a couple of steps,
Right.
and he thought it obviously went away, and he came into the door frame, and it was eye level with his mum. I was mortified.
Oh, Lord. I love how sometimes mums will say, like, I've seen it all. I changed your diapers.
Yeah. You didn't
I
see
haven't seen that.
You didn't see
Yeah.
that. You
I
don't
don't
want to see
know.
that. God damn.
Eye level.
Also, I love is that the play fighting was just like close enough to he was like, here we go. Something in him just, wow.
Thank you, Emily.
Thanks, Emily. The phone lines have blown up for the 610 quiz, which is always good to see, so let's jump into it.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
Also, should mention, this evening during the show, someone listening that gets involved is walking away with tickets to go see Niall.
Yeah, I want you, baby, slow hands.
So if you want those, get involved with the show.
Throwing up a W for Westside. Tyson in WA. How you doing, my friend?
Hey guys, love the show.
Oh,
thanks, Tyson.
Hey, Ola, right? Ola, like it was like the other Uber. They're shutting down across Australia. Ola is hello in what language?
Is it Spanish?
It is Spanish. It is. You speak a bit of Spanish, Tyson?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, but hola is pretty well known.
Yeah. Are you like bilingual? Do you speak anything else or?
Just English.
Oh, yeah.
Did you learn any other languages in school?
In school it was Indonesian, but yeah, just the standard,
good.
I guess.
I did Japanese in school.
Yeah. What did you learn,
Me?
Ben?
Japanese, I just said that.
Yeah, no, but what did you learn from that?
Oh, ichi, ni, san, shi,
Yeah, yeah.
go, roku, I can count to 10.
Yeah, I did 7 years of Chinese, and I got ni hao, washa dalia and Liam. Hello, my name's Liam.
Pretty good.
That I'd be cooked if I went to Beijing. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Liam. They go, great. Where would you want to go? I would say, I don't know.
It's nice to see a different range of languages being taught.
Yeah. Hey, Scrabble is changing its board game to make it easier for dumb people. How many syllables are in the word intelligent, Tyson?
5.
It's not right, Tice. But we appreciate you playing, though, Tyson. Thank you very much.
Too bad that you got that one wrong now. Kyla in Adelaide, do you know how many syllables are in intelligent?
4.
Yes.
I think Tyson's problem was they didn't do it out loud.
He didn't clap it out.
Yeah.
I'm not above clapping things out.
Absolutely not.
I also count on my hands a lot.
Yep.
I do time on
Liam
my...
counts like to 3 on his hand, and it's very
Yeah.
stressful.
I'm just like, how much is that? And I like, yeah. So, and that's fine. I have no shame in that, as long as you get, the right answer in the end. Hey, Kyla, a Queensland man has gone viral after putting his Monaro in his lounge room to watch TV from it. Love that. What brand of car is a Monaro?
Holden?
It is. North America went crazy over a total solar eclipse today. Can you explain what a solar eclipse is? We're just talking about it.
When the Earth goes in between the sun and the moon? Or when the sun goes behind the moon, sort of thing?
I think we'll take your first answer, which wasn't correct.
Yeah, sorry, Kyla. Caitlin, Brisbane, can you explain what a solar eclipse is?
When the moon eclipses the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just goes in front of it. Hey, Ricky Martin fans are pretty convinced he got a little aroused on stage at Madonna's concert. Can you finish these Ricky lyrics?
I'll do the time with a smile on my face, thinking of her in her leather and lace.
I have no idea.
Oh, really? You don't know that one? Oh,
no.
you're kidding. Oh, it's great. Oh, we should go check it out after. Harry, do you know?
I'm not sure. Can you replay it?
Yeah, of course, mate.
I'll do the time with a smile on my face, thinking of her in her leather and lace.
Thinking of you?
No.
No, it's not
I
that.
thought this was easy.
Yeah, this is a big song. Kylie in Melbourne, can you finish the lyrics?
I'll do the time with a smile on my face, thinking of her in her leather and lace.
She bangs, she bangs.
She bangs.
Oh, baby, when she moves, she moves.
Yes, you got it. Yeah.
Did you Google it,
Sound like
Kylie?
you did. Yeah, it's all right.
I wish I could say I did, but unfortunately I didn't, and I knew it off the top of my head.
That is in rotation in Kylie's car. Well, wonderful. You are in the draw for Nova's First Class and 50K. You also get to pick the next song we play.
So would you like, Kylie, some Delta?
Or Enrique Iglesias.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stick with the Latino theme, similar to Ricky, and I'm going to go with a bit of Enrique.
All righty. I mean, what a number this one is. You're our hero, Kylie. I like songs with whispers in it.
me too.
Yeah, like that song from the Yin Yang Twins.
The whisper song, yeah.
Hey, pretty mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Enrique Iglesias on Nova. It's a late drive with Ben, Liam and Belle.
Just a great song.
Oh, so
He's a
good.
bloody good
So
song.
good.
Yeah, he's a nepo baby though. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, famous dad. Julio Iglesias.
Oh.
What did Julio do?
Famous singer also.
Ah.
And the goalkeeper for Real Madrid at one point.
What?
Imagine that. Imagine that. Your dad's the goalkeeper for Real Madrid.
Really?
Gets in a car accident, smashes his legs up, can't walk for 2 years, so he turns to music, becomes a famous singer.
Some people are just born
Isn't that
different.
nuts? That's crazy. Like, he had two cool, like, huge jobs. His
Did
dad.
you see Isaac Rankin singing? The
Yeah,
Adelaide Crows player?
the gather round. I
Yeah.
didn't actually see it. I saw he walk down stage, but I never watched the rest of the video.
Yeah,
probably
so,
should have. Probably should have given it the time of day.
An incredible player.
Do you know you do
in
that
his own
sometimes?
right.
You just sort of see, think, you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
It's
you're
good he
like,
did-
yeah.
Good, great, he did a thing, but I didn't. You know,
I think
I was
that's
just-
sadly, that's people's attention
yeah,
span
well, you're
these
just
days.
scrolling.
Yeah.
You're just scrolling unless
That
it
would
gets
be
you.
that would be what's happening with this radio show right now. People
Yeah.
would listen for about 4 seconds and go, "Ah, I get the vibe."
Yeah,
like, I get
they
it.
go,
Yeah, it's about Julio.
Julio Iglesias, he was in a car accident or something, and then by the time we hit the Isaac Rankin stuff, they were gone. Last week, I had a romantic night away with my wife Sarah, Ben and Belle, for our 7-year anniversary, and we were just sort of staying away at this nice, like, resorty sort of place, and you have dinner like at the hotel, and it was like a nice digger station type job, and so we're sitting there, and we're sort of like halfway through the meal, and then Sarah's a bit cold, so she's like, I'm just gonna go back to the room to get my jacket. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And it was like you know, sort of walking distance. It was all like in the same structure. So she went back, and when she got there, she opened the door, and there were some hotel workers like in the room,
Oh.
and she sort of startled them because I think they were like, well, like they knew we were at dinner because they're the staff there would have told them. So then they're like in the room
Yep.
doing something. And
That would have been the turn down service.
turn down service for a fancy
What is that?
fancy
It's
hotel.
when they put so it's like you're out of your room and they know you're out of your room. So then that's when they sneak in and they unmake the bed. So they like make it nice to get into.
Put a little chocolate
And
on
put a little
there.
chocolate on there. Yeah, that's called
What?
it's called the turn down service.
Hang on, I thought that happens when they clean it, like, in the morning.
No,
that's
no.
when they just make your room up. Yeah, Well, you never been to a hotel with a turn down?
You've been going to gross hotels,
Oh,
but
yuck.
What did you call it? Turn down.
it's called turn down.
Sorry,
Yes,
okay,
everyone knows
right.
turn down.
for what? It's like it's for special occasions
Yeah.
where it's like
I've probably been to 2, maybe
Yeah.
3 hotels in my life where they've done turn
But
down.
what?
Very
So
nice.
Sarah was like, oh. So she sort of saw them and she was like, oh, it must be something because
Yeah.
they were setting something up on the bed. So she sort of come back to the table and she was a bit excited. She said, so obviously they know it's our anniversary.
Yep.
So she said there's a bit of a treat in the room. I caught them. It was really awkward. They were setting. And I was like, oh my God, how cool. Like an anniversary cake or something like that. Because this was a ritzy, you know what I mean? So you'd think they'd give you something. And so we're just eating them. And she was saying, just don't fill up, all right, because there's a treat back in the room. So just like, and I was like, I was really enjoying the food. Like, it was nice. And she was like, let's just not, you don't need to eat all of that, okay? Because there's a treat coming. And I was sort of like, okay, but like, I really, it's kind of expensive. I feel like I'm just like, you sure you're not going to eat yours? Because I'm sort of like still hungry over here. And then, anyway, so they came around at the end. They said, oh, did you want some desserts? And she said, no. No, we don't need any dessert. We don't need any dessert. Put her hand up. And I was thinking I would really like some dessert. But it is true there. I've been promised a treat.
You're using the word treat.
Well,
So
no,
like
that's what
you're
she
a
said, though.
4-year-old.
Yeah, but she said there is a treat in the room. And it kind of takes you back to when you are 4 as well. Like, honestly, walking back to the room, I felt like a kid on Christmas. I was like, oh, my God, like, what's this surprise going to be? Like, I was so excited. I was like, ooh, what's it going to be? Like, I was thinking maybe like a bottle of bubbles and maybe they've put some like rose petals, maybe, and like a creme brulee or a mousse or I don't know.
Wow.
This is what I was thinking.
Wow.
Anyway, so we're like, here we go. And like opened the door and they just laid the bill on the mattress. It was just like so I came back with an empty stomach and an empty bank account. That was it. No treat. I was lied to. I didn't even get to finish the curry.
Get the man his moose.
Ridiculous.
Liam and Belle, you'd use Uber, yeah?
Yeah, all the time.
What about Ola?
Oh, yeah, I've used it. I've definitely used one. I've got the app.
We haven't been using it enough because it is no longer operational.
Not Ola.
Ola's gone bust.
All
That's
right.
so sad.
Their cars were always a bit stinkier, I noticed. And I know that's kicking a brother while they're down, but
Yeah, right.
I'd had a few stinky Olas.
Right.
Just
Because I know some
But
Ubers...
Uber is sort of, it's always a, it's
I know some Ubers will moonlight as Olas.
And DDs and all the
And
rest.
DDs,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
do.
yeah.
They'll have all
Being
3 going.
Olerist.
I've seen people with 3 phones.
I think I use Uber a lot, and most of the time you're getting picked up, and it's like friendly, and it's like a nice like car. But I had a couple of Olas where I was like, is this roadworthy?
The only time
You're
I've
really
ever...
going hard in on the hate.
Well,
for them,
I know,
aren't you?
I know they're not going to bounce back. I think it's an
you make
easy.
sure of that.
It's like an easy victim, you know.
They can't
What?
afford a lawyer to
Yeah,
sue
what are
Liam
they-
for defamation because they got no more money.
What are they going to do? What are they going to sue me for? They're gone.
But it is another company here in Australia that's gone by the wayside.
Was it an Australian company though? I thought it was like a I swear I think I
think it's
took
a
an Ola overseas once.
global company that is no longer here in Australia.
Yeah, right.
But that's 2 this year because the other one, Godfrey's.
At Godfrey's, we're overloaded with stock. This weekend it's on.
Yeah.
That's sad, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Godfrey.
Yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, they did, didn't they?
You know what's a crazy one? Because I was thinking about this today. Did you know this? To be honest, I didn't even know if I knew this or I'd forgotten it. Holden doesn't operate anymore. Holden doesn't exist.
Yeah, but it's weird thinking it though.
Yeah,
I get what you mean. Like
Holdens are so iconic that you're like, oh yeah, Holdens are everywhere, and they are everywhere, but they don't make Holdens
Yeah.
anymore. Like,
And
that's not
and
a thing.
You know, Ben and I are northern suburbs boys from Adelaide.
Yeah.
And I was back home last week and driving around, and it's sad driving part in Elizabeth there, the Holden factory where the Holden sign used to be. It's just sort of like dust around where the line would be now.
Yep.
I
And-
wonder who got to take that home.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, knowing the northern suburbs of Adelaide, someone
Yeah.
stole it.
I reckon that was stolen while the factory was still operational, actually.
Yeah, because that's actually a good point. Because the newest Holden you'd see is like a Captiva, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I know. I get what you mean.
Toys R Us, another iconic one. That I thought came back, did a quick Google search. It's only got online stores.
It'd take a while to put the giraffe's head through that guillotine. That's for sure. You'd be feeding it in there.
Give it a
for while.
shot.
Oh, there it goes.
Don't do that.
See, Toys R Us
I
is
think
gone.
I'm thinking of Toy World.
Toy World, there's a lot of those.
Yes.
A lot of those.
But no
But Toys R Us was bigger than Toy World for me anyway,
Yeah.
I thought.
Yep.
That was the big one.
Uh,
Yeah.
Katie joins us now, getting involved. Katie, is there something you're missing?
Hello. Yes, and Ben, you might be able to relate here.
Mm.
I grew up in regional South Australia.
Mm.
Do you remember Ozstar?
Yeah, of course I
Is that
do.
that's like the country version of Foxtel,
Foxtel,
right?
yeah.
Hey, don't play it down, Liam, okay?
Yeah.
It was cool. We
Yeah.
still got all the same channels and we
Yeah.
just had our own name for it.
Yeah.
Why did they do that,
Well,
though?
Ozstar was, yeah, you're right, and Ozstar was what you had in the country because you couldn't get Foxtel. And then I remember eventually Foxtel did come to the country, so we lost Ozstar and got
Ozstar.
Foxtel. But then you would still get Ozstar when you'd go to country pubs.
Isn't it funny? It's almost like they need
All
it's
those like dodgy motels.
The only reason behind that sort of seems like maybe regionally there's more farmers and they don't like foxes because they're like vermin, so they're like bad
don't
name.
think so.
We need to give it like an Australian name, like a real like Ozstar,
Maybe.
What's in your house that we wouldn't expect? What's in your house that we wouldn't expect? Gary from Queensland has stuck his Holden
Did you say it that
Monaro.
way because it's from Queensland?
No, just Gary.
Gary from
You have to say
Queensland.
You can't say Gary.
Yeah.
You have to say Gary from Queensland.
Yeah.
Stuck his Monaro in his living room. So Gary,
As in, like,
52-year-old
he
dad.
didn't like drive it in there after a few bundies or anything.
No.
Right. Okay.
He now has his Holden Monaro in his living room, right behind his couch. He can sit in the front seat, the back seat, whatever, and watch TV from
Hell
it.
yeah.
It's apparently, he's 52 now. It's apparently been his dream since he was 22. He watched a movie when he was 22, and in the movie, the guy has his car in the living room and watches TV from it. And he said, "Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's my life dream."
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
Doesn't remember what movie it was in.
Yeah, I was going to say,
but he's
I
done
don't
it.
think I've seen that movie.
No. Well, if he's 52 now and it was when he was 22, that's what, 30 years
It's
ago.
going back a bit.
So it's a 90s film, could be. So he's finally done it. He's achieved it. Now he's popping off online. People are writing about how amazing it is that he's gotten his Monaro into his living room. He said that his wife was initially against it, confused by it, but now she's come around to it.
It's hard enough to get like a poster you want in your house if you're married, let alone a car.
Oh, dude. Respect. He must wear the pants in that household.
Yeah.
I have things that I'm like, should we put this up? And
Yeah.
she goes, no. And
Then
they
again,
just live under the bed or something.
You did say that was 30 years ago, so it probably took him 30 years of wearing her down
Convincing,
to
mate.
get the car in there.
Then again,
Straight.
getting a Monaro in the lounge room. Wow. Kate in Sydney has given us a buzz. Kate, what's in your house that we wouldn't expect?
So, hey guys, so a few years ago, I was looking at share houses and I found this really cool place that was really close to work, checked it out, everything was fine. But for some reason, between the time that I inspected it and when I moved in, my new housemate had put this huge hammock in the dining room and would literally come home from work, like pour himself a drink and just like kind of lie there in it. And we, weirdly, over the next couple of years, we just never got rid of it. And the dining room just became like his hammock room.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't think the hammock
Yeah.
should be confined to the tropical beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you think about
Dangerous
it.
a hammock, though. You have a few drinks on a hammock, sort of you getting in and out.
It looked relaxing. It did look relaxing.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, once we say, like, we just have this idea that hammocks should be outside.
Yeah.
But really,
Didn't one of your mates have like a cactus room? Like there was like tons of cactus in the bathroom?
Yeah, and then he started trying to sell them on
Yeah.
Gumtree.
But yeah, his like whole bathroom was like
The
full
whole
of
bathroom was
yeah.
cactus, yeah. I think they like the humidity.
I think this is what we're talking about. Though. This is, you know what I mean?
You
So
wouldn't
this is
expect to go into their bathroom and find a bunch of cacti,
Yeah.
but that's what was
if you're
there.
at a friend's house, you're like, oh, is this the lounge room through here? You're like, oh, there's a swing in there. There's
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
All right. Alex in Sydney, what's in your house that we wouldn't expect?
Well, it's not in my current house, but I used to live with a friend and we didn't have a dining room table, but we had a table tennis table. So we put the table tennis table as a temporary dining room table.
Yeah.
But then kind of didn't end up getting chairs and it took up the whole living room and we thought what a great idea. So we kept it there
Well,
and had nothing else.
It's got table in the name, so yeah, it's mainly for
exactly.
table tennis. But if you want to eat your dinner as well,
I
that's
actually
okay.
kind of rate that. I
Yeah.
think if you're in a bit of a share house, it's like it
Yeah,
sort
it's
of
a
doubles
vibe.
up, you know. And how often in a share house are you all sitting and eating at the table?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you're eating on the couch.
And
in your
imagine
room
the
and stuff
fun that would
anyway.
be had if you're with your share mates and there was someone sitting on the other end and you were having dinner and someone said, "Pass me the Brussels sprouts," and you
Yeah. Over it goes. I I miss those tables that, you remember those like 3-in-1 tables? They were
Yeah.
like really cheap. It was like, so you'd like, it's table tennis and you like lift it off and it's like foosball and it's
Yep.
like air hockey.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then like pool at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say those tables that my nana had growing up, where they fold apart in the middle and they get bigger and
Oh,
smaller.
I had one of them.
Yeah, we had one of them. It
Yeah.
became
Wow.
an 8-seater to a 6-seater.
Yeah.
When I was living in
Great.
Sydney, and it was like, so it's like we could turn it to a 6-seater, but it would just mean someone was pinned up against a wall.
Yeah.
So they sort of had to be locked in there.
I reckon everyone listening at some point in their lives has had
Yeah.
one of those
And
tables
you might think
that get bigger and
They're
smaller.
ridiculous, and then one day you have like a crappy apartment that you have to rent and go,
Yeah.
I'm not fitting anything else in here other than an extender table.
Brooke in Barizzi joins us. What's in your house that we wouldn't expect?
A very big dinosaur. He's a triceratops, and his name is Terry, and he greets everybody when they come in the front door.
That's
Hang on. So like, how big are we talking? Like a big dinosaur
Well,
statue?
he weighs around about 100 kilos because
Whoa.
he's solid concrete.
Yeah.
He's probably around about 4.5 feet tall and the same in length.
Where did you get Terry from?
I actually got him from a nursery. My husband and I were shopping one day, and I'm a very big dinosaur fan. And I just happened to walk past a whole heap of plants in one corner, and I thought, what is that looking at me through the grass? And when I separated the grass, here was a bloody big triceratops. So now he lives at my house.
That's so funny.
That's a great one, Brooke.
I also love that you're an adult that loves dinosaurs.
Yeah, most
I
people.
respect
So
that.
I grew out of that early, but I still think they're cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
I lost the obsession at a certain point. Elise joins us now, Melbourne. What's in your house that we would expect?
We have a pet mussel living in our house.
Like
from the ocean.
Yeah, but we got him from the pet shop to be friends with our goldfish. But as we know, goldfish don't really last that long. But the mussel is still going strong. We've had him for about 8 months now.
What is he? Do they move?
Yeah. It just looks like this giant tongue slithering throughout the bottom of the tank all day long.
So, hang on, it doesn't have the shell. It doesn't have the shell on it.
Yeah. It's got a shell and everything.
All right.
But when it moves, it looks like a tongue.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Just like
Yeah,
this
right.
giant,
Are they
white,
like
mucousy tongue.
sort of like sentient being? Like, because you know how some people say like oysters, like some vegetarians might eat oysters because like, oh yeah,
They don't have a spine. there's
yeah,
that
it doesn't
whole,
really have
you
a
know, do they have
brain. Like, would
membrane.
you,
Yes.
yeah, like obviously you can eat mussels, but do you like living with one?
Are you asking Elise if her muscle is a sentient being?
No, I'm asking like, would you? So like, for example, like, would you be able to eat mussels now that you've loved one as a pet?
Yeah, you know what? I actually haven't thought about
Yeah.
it.
Do you feed it?
haven't thought that in. Yeah, we
Yeah.
feed it. We actually got it because we were told that they keep the tank clean. And you know, when you got a busy household, who's got time to clean the tank? So I thought 2 birds, sort of 1 stone. And we feed him. We feed him a couple of times a week.
What does a mussel eat?
Oh, I literally give him the fish food because I figured, you know, if he was happy eating it when the fish were alive, he's happy eating
He probably
it now.
hates it, but you've got him as prisoner.
Well, he's been going strong for 8 months and he's outlived the fish, so I figure I'm winning.
Yeah, right.
Elise, thank you very much. We are getting great calls for this one. You can keep them coming through. Rachel in Melbourne, what do you got in your house?
I've got a sword.
A sword?
Which is, yes, which is used for champagne sabering.
Whoa! So you know people do
Yeah.
those videos where they get the knife and they shink
it off
the cork out.
And most of the time people like smash the bottle and stuff. Yeah, right.
No, there's a trick to it. There's a line at the top of the bottle that you've got to do it perfectly and get the neck of the bottle super cold.
And you got a
It's great
sword
party
specifically
trick.
for that. Yeah, that's great.
Is it Rach? Is it sort of blunt or could it kill a man?
Oh, it could probably hurt a man, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's, yeah, you got to know how to use it, I suppose. Bo, tell us what's in your house that we wouldn't expect.
My Harley Davidson, and my wife hates it.
Oh, so it's inside, like it's not in the garage; it's in the house.
It's in the house.
Where? Yeah, whereabouts?
It's in the lounge room. I fire her up from time to time.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just
Dad, I'm watching Nickelodeon.
smoking it up on
Well,
the
don't
tiles.
accidentally, you know, put your foot on the accelerator.
Yeah.
God.
Well, no, Belle, because it's a motorbike.
It's a throttle, Belle.
Oh, what? Oh, whatever.
Quite
Same.
basic, actually.
Same.
Where
You
would
get
the-
what I'm
where would
Sorry
the-
to all the motorbike fans.
Sorry, guys. Sorry for all the Davidson fans we just lost that comment. Carl joins us now. What's in your house?
Go for
G'day,
it,
you
Kyle.
there?
Yeah,
Oh,
gotcha,
Kyle.
mate.
Yeah, my old man bought home pretty much a life-size gorilla and put it in our lounge room.
Why?
Yeah, it was pretty shocking, to be fair.
Where'd your old man get the gorilla from?
Oh, mate, if I could tell you, I would. I had no clue. He'd come home one day and it was in our lounge room.
Right.
I was shocked.
And so what does Mum think about it?
Mum doesn't say much because they're divorced.
Oh, sorry about that. Probably because of all the giant gorillas he was bringing out and putting in the lounge room, I'd
Why
imagine.
would you have a giant gorilla?
Just for company, maybe.
Thanks, Kyle. Simone in Brisbane. What's in your house that we wouldn't expect?
I've got a human skeleton.
An actual human skeleton?
Yes. So we do demolition, and we were cleaning out under the stairs of a medical surgery, and there was a big box, and we opened up the box, and lo and behold, inside was a skeleton, complete with where the doctor had coloured in parts to show patients where they had things wrong with them on their bones and stuff.
Oh, so you didn't find
a dead
I'm
body.
assuming you didn't find a dead body that had been buried and hidden.
No,
You found
no.
a medical cadaver that had been used for teaching purposes.
Yeah, well, before they actually had the resin ones that they have now, this doctor's surgery was quite old. His tables in his office were leather with the little studs around them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
So, you don't
so-
know who
Quite
it
old.
was, though. It
That's
could have
creepy.
been... that was a person and you don't know who they are. That's,
When do you normally tell people about that, Simone? That's not a first date sort of
Most people are
conversation.
actually pretty holy shit. But,
Yeah.
sorry.
Do you keep it in the closet and then go, oh, any skeletons
No,
in my
no.
closet?
She's in the gap. We're not sure if it's a male or female, so we call her Arthur or Martha.
Mm-hmm.
And she lives in a box in the garage.
I was going to say, I'm glad it's old because I'm feels like a crime to have have a court, but I'm I get maybe if it's someone who's donated their body to science, then you sort of sign it over at that point.
Della in Sydney. Good evening. What have you got in your house that we wouldn't expect?
We have a coffin.
It's getting
You
very
should be
morbid.
friends with Simone.
Yeah. Why have you got a coffin in your house?
Dad decided to be a nice talking point and have it as a coffee table.
Weird. Is he a goth? Is Dad a goth? Does he sort of have long
No.
black hair and
No, I think he's just morbid,
just weird like
Who
that?
doesn't have a coffee table that is a coffin?
A coffin table. Yeah, where did he get the coffin from?
Online auction.
That's so
Do you,
strange.
Della, with people that have tables that they can store things in, does he keep things in the coffin?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's planning to open it and have a glass top and put things in there, yes. And funny enough, he actually purchased two to have two coffee tables, but then he decided to sell one and had us hide in it when the people come to purchase it.
Jeez. How old are you, Della? Do we need to call Child Protection Services?
No, maybe a couple of years ago, but now we're all good. I'm old enough now.
Hide in
on
the
you.
coffin and he
Thank
sounds like
you.
a card, this guy.
Thanks, Della. You're in the draw now for Nova's first class and 50K. Congratulations. There's more chances to get in the draw next as well.
What a banger. These late drive callers, I'm telling you, there's some weird stuff coming through.
Amazing. I should do a plug for our show. I am going to be doing a live stream tonight in about 10 minutes. So
And that's the thing,
as soon as
the fun doesn't finish just because the radio show's finished.
So if you listen to the radio show and you go, oh, I like the show, well, guess what? Now you can watch me specifically streaming video games.
That's going to be
so
a Ben one.
I understand, you're not getting the whole show. I'm sure Belle might be there for the start of it.
Yeah, I think I will, but
Liam might be
see-
there for the start of it.
Yeah, I'll be there for the start.
yeah, if you're new to the show, the boys, the distinguishing thing between the two of them is Ben, you like video games. I mean, Liam, you just play FIFA, that's it. But yeah, Ben, you love your video games, so now you're going to be live streaming.
Yep.
Which
Ben's also
video
the dad out of the two, so
Yep.
I would have thought you'd had to get home to the fam. But
I've told my wife Sam that from now on, Tuesday nights.
Yeah. Secret men's business.
That's Daddy's streaming time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's work, baby.
So if you want to watch the stream, the best way to do it is search Ben Lehman Bell on Instagram. It'll be a Twitch stream, but search Ben Lehman Bell on Instagram. There'll be a link in the bio. Or if you prefer, you can just jump onto Twitch and find it there.
And I suppose the big question would be, what game are you playing, Ben?
Well-
I mean, you'd think you'd pick a a big one for
Yep.
everyone to enjoy. Maybe, something that people know and love, like Mario Kart or something
Yep.
like that. It's just an easy to follow sort of.
I've gone with lawn simulator. So it'll be a couple of hours of me mowing lawns on a variety of lawnmowers, on a variety of turfs, and I'll just be seeing how that goes.
Right, so
We were doing so well.
so you're
Doesn't that sound peaceful? Like, doesn't that
so you're
sound
gonna
like...
so you're gonna be you're gonna be cutting computer grass for like how long?
Yeah, that's one that you can put a couple of hours. I'd say minimum 2 hours.
Sweet.
I'll be cutting computer grass, but the grass seems very real.
What numbers are we sort of expecting on this?
They usually get into the hundreds, like 100.
You
I would be blown away if someone stayed for the 2 hours to watch you.
You know what?
Cut simulated grass. My mind would explode.
There's the normal people that watch the stream, and I love those people. Thank you very much. But what I am curious about is if anyone's listening right now to the radio show and they go, you know what? I do want to watch that radio guy cut computer grass.
Who
Jump
is
onto the
looking
stream
at-
in about 10 minutes. Jump onto the stream, drop me a comment and say, I was listening to the show. Because I would love to speak to those people.
Okay, hang on. I thought video games, the idea of video games is to live out a life that you wouldn't be able to...
So you would ride a
Okay.
dragon or,
Correct,
something
yeah.
that you couldn't do in real life.
These lawns are like, some of them are overseas, so you can mow a lawn in England. Like, I couldn't do that in real life.
We could, actually.
Whose lawn am I going to mow?
I mean,
See what I mean? It's easier. It's
okay,
easier to jump on the
Like, look,
PlayStation.
there would be a bit of admin. There
I
would
didn't
be
know
a bit
you
of admin.
wake up in the morning and you go, oh, I wish I could mow a lawn in
Quick
England.
update during this conversation. We have 5 new followers on the Twitch stream.
Okay, well,
Who are
5
you people?
Yeah.
have gone out of their way to get ready to
I'm
watch
sort of
the stream.
I'm split because I'm like half of me is like, thank you for listening and appreciating this, and on the other half I'm like, what a sad sack.
What's crazy is, and I know how this will happen, is I'll start the stream. I haven't played the game before. I'll start the stream, and the first hour will be me trying to select a lawnmower. That'll be the first hour.
my
With me like
God.
going through the lawnmowers and looking at the stats.
Like electric,
Yeah.
petrol,
Yeah,
what are we
like
doing here?
blade toughness and like different
Yeah,
brands
right,
and
okay.
things.
But what are you going to talk about the whole time?
Well, I'm mowing lawns, and I don't know. People can just chat in the chat box. It's just join
This
me.
is, this
I
is
don't
a
know
real.
about
He's
that.
actually doing this, by the way. This is a real
insane.
thing.
I don't want to be
Absolutely.
linked to that.
Yep.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.